My DJ name is CERA ALBA. I currently live in London. I'm over here now for Emerging Ibiza, playing at Carl Cox's Night at Space on Tuesday. I produce techno house music. I'm currently on Avotra, which is alongside Sydney Charles, Sante, Darius Sarosian. I also released music on Hot Creations, Viva, Moon Harbour. So yeah, I'm kind of like in that kind of genre of music. I'm about to play at Space, which for the first time is pretty exciting. It's a club that's been on my peripheral vision for a long time. It's obviously epic, it's got a legendary status. I'm at Carl Cox's Night. I've just seen him finish playing a set on a terrace, which was awesome. You know, Carl Cox is a legend, everyone knows he's a legend. I'm playing in the Premier Etage tonight, which is it's a really nice space because it's open aired. You can actually see across a little bit of Ibiza, which is good. And you know, if you've got a little bit of a break from the main room, it's nice to come there, have a drink, have a chat with your friends. And you know, it's interesting because there's a lot of people having a drink, there's a lot of people chatting, but then as you get closer to the DJ booth, people are kind of partying. I think when you make music in the modern age, genres are kind of cross-genred, and you know, tech house, techno, house music, deep house, disco, it's all kind of a lot of merged together now these days. And specifically with a club like Space, which books DJs from all kind of walks of life, you kind of pluck areas of different music from different scenes and different genres. And so, you know, it takes you a few years to develop what you want to make, because, you know, initially you don't even, for me, initially you're not even sure what you want to listen to. So what you want to make is a completely different ball game, and it's taken me, I'd say sort of, 7-8 years to realise that. I finally feel like I'm on the right track with what I'm making. I'm working, now with people like Russ Yallop, Left Wing Cody. I'm close with like Sante and Sydney Charles, Darius Sarosian, those guys. And yeah, I feel like I'm on the right path now, and I've got my sound. What makes a good DJ? Someone who can understand a crowd, someone who can understand a set and where they're playing, who they're playing after, who they're playing before, the club they're playing at, who they're playing for. It's a curation thing, it's like an artistic thing. You have to play the music for where you're at and where you're at the time. You know, sometimes people want techno, sometimes people want house. You've got to decide that within the first 2 or 3 tracks you're playing. And it might change, so you've got to have a plan to go either one way or the other way. So, I mean, these days in music, you can't play a specific set unless you're known for that exact sound. And you know, some artists are known for that sound, but other DJs have to mold themselves around the crowd, I believe. Producing music obviously plays a part in becoming a good DJ, but there's also DJs who don't produce music who are fantastic DJs. You know, there's people like Theo Parrish, there's people like Floating Points. I mean, he produces music, but there are DJs out there who are just DJs, and there will always be DJs. But I think the modern age has brought on an area where you need to produce music to show your sound or showcase your sound. And so it's kind of, the air of the DJ being just a DJ has kind of gone because of the digital age, so you've got to be involved in all kind of technical aspects. So yeah, I think being a producer definitely helps being a DJ. So I started by coming to Ibiza, actually. Back in 2007 I did half of a season. I managed to get to DC-10 before it had air conditioning, which was a great time. And that inspired me massively, and at that time there was a lot of techno minimal sounds going around, and you know, in a kind of strange way, it was quite a scary place to be in the clubs in Ibiza at that point because the sound was so dark. But I came out of that season, I came out of that 2007 season with an aim, which was to make or produce or DJ music. And I came back and I sold my car, I sold a lot of my possessions, I bought decks, I bought some production equipment, and I started from there. And you know, I've been doing it ever since, which is what, 8 years now. And yeah, playing at Space now was a nice little pat on the back to say that I've done something okay.